Hey, what's up guys? So we have found ourselves in a Hogwa, a hot pot restaurant in Sichuan. So if you don't know, Sichuan food is extremely spicy, especially the hot pot. And so today we are here eating hot pot, and I will show you exactly what it is like. Okay? So let's check it out. Okay, first we got our tea right here, and what they always give you is the can of oil. So you might think, what is this oil for? You know, do you put this oil in the pot? Is that what the hot pot is about? No, actually, so this can of oil is something we put in the tai liao. This is the stove. This is where the hot pot will go. Pretty soon there will be a hot pot right in front of us. So you can tell this is a good restaurant because it is totally packed in here. So this is the type of restaurant Chinese people would go to, because if there's people here, if there's a lot of people here, that means the food is good, and that means that people will wait in line to eat here. Compared to a restaurant that's totally empty. Chinese people hate restaurants that are totally empty because that means something is off, something is wrong, and like the food is not worth it. Alright, so here's what the oil looks like. They actually put on some bean sprouts before it's covering the oil, but this is what the oil looks like. It's like totally orange, there's a lot of spices, some dried chili in there, and a lot of fat. That's pretty much what the oil is. Here we are at the dipping sauce station, the ingredient station. I don't know what to call this, but this is what we put inside our bowl before we eat hot pots. Let me show you what that is. So over here we got some garlic, and I like a lot of garlic in my sauce. Okay. Over here we got some chives. Okay, so chives is a staple in our hot pot sauce. We got even spicier chili, just a little bit of that. And here we have cilantro. And I usually like to add a lot of cilantro as well to my sauce. Over here we have like some other plants, which I don't know what it's called. Kind of like ginger a little bit. And some oyster sauce. So I'm gonna put a little bit in there. Alright, so you remember that oil I was talking about before at the beginning? So we're gonna put a little bit of this oil into our sauce, and that's what makes our sauce. So I like to only put about less than half, and then I can add it later if I want some more sauce. And this is what I like to call a Sichuan salad. And so it seems like our hot pot is heating up right now. So this is called tangyuan, xiao tangyuan. We got some quail eggs. We got some beef intestines, beef tripe right here. We got some chicken, and of course chicken feet as well. So, like I said, the Sichuan salad is looking pretty good. Kind of like a Mediterranean salad, except from Sichuan. Shrimp paste right here. So, I'm gonna make it into balls and drop it in the hot pot. Tofu skin. Look at how it's presented. Some fried pork. pot in Chengdu. It's a tradition, you know. You gotta have it at least maybe like once a month. So definitely messes up your stomach a little bit the next day, but it's worth it. Chicken innards. I don't know, I forget what this is called, but the way they cut this, it looks really interesting. Kind of like a flower. I like this. Alright, I'm putting in the shrimp now. Take a look at this quail egg. Small little egg right here. Tastes like a regular egg, if you're wondering. So, some people have asked me, what is the best way to eat a chicken feet? And it's an important question. The best way is to just go finger by finger and kind of just remove the cartilage-y flesh from each finger bone one at a time, and then eat the little middle part. So if you want to know how to eat chicken feet, that is my answer to you. You gotta pick out the chicken feet bones after it comes out. One finger down. I feel really like Sichuanese Chengdu right now. It's like if you're eating hot pot and you're sweating and there's people all around you and it's really loud and everyone's drinking, like being loud and shouting at each other even though they're like 1 feet away from each other or like next to each other. I just feel like I'm Chinese. This is the part where you start hallucinating. What happens when the tip of your nose is burning, your lips are burning, and you're sweating profusely, and you just ask yourself, what's next, you know? What kind of madness is this? What kind of suffering? The good kind, I guess. Potatoes. So spicy. When I put it in my mouth, it's so spicy. Like it tastes like so hot and it's spicy. So it burns like my tongue. It's crazy. Alright, I think we're calling it quits on the hot pot. We've officially turned off the fire. And honestly, this hot pot was spicy as hell. I don't know why I couldn't handle it. My girlfriend gave this hot pot an 8 out of 10, but that's still pretty high for her. 7 out of 10. She thinks it was a little bit burnt, and which made it taste a little bitter. But I have trouble breathing now. That's it for our hot pot date today. So if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm showing you a lot of cool stuff that's happening in my city. A lot of things about modern China that you like to know about. Follow the channel, subscribe, give the video a like, comment, tell me if you want to try hot pot, if you could handle it, and I'll see you in the next video.